I gotta admit, I'm still in shock. See, my aunt tends to travel a lot. So when I got a message from her, I wasn't too surprised, but the contents were odd. Turns out she actually has a house, but she travels so much she never uses it. So she wants me to have it so it doesn't fall into disrepair. So that's where I'm heading now. I heard the area has a mage guild, so at least I'll have work. And I'm not about to turn down free housing. I wonder what kind of place it is. It can't be that bad if she's worried about it being in disrepair. So at least it hasn't been standing alone for too long, right? I guess I'm probably going to have to pack her stuff for her. Oh, oh wow, this place is overgrown. Um, okay. Hey, anyone home? Any familiars? Taking care of the place? No. This has she left this place empty this whole time? Oh, geez, this place is so overgrown. Oh, it's got to be better than it looks, right? Okay. I guess I better get inside. Take a look around. Oh, jeez. Um, there's nothing. Books, empty bottles. What? Did she just never unpack? What's in here? Potion ingredients. She just never unpacked. Did she ever actually live here? Oh my god. Okay. This is just the bottom floor. Let's look at everything else. There's no way she left this whole place empty this whole time. She had to at least stayed in it. Oh, okay, it's empty up here too. At least it's a good view. Beautiful view. How did she not even stand night here? This okay. What's on the top? Let's see. A bedroom. At least there's a bed. At least she put down a bed. Oh man. Okay. Just let's take a moment, assess. Okay, this is going to take a little getting used to, but it'll just take a little bit of work. That's it. Just a little bit of work and we'll be set. Okay. Well, I guess I better get started. 2. What's up, everyone? This is Drago Witch here on P.R.I.S.M SMP. So this is my first SMP, so I'm so ecstatic to get started. I just can't wait. So as you can see, I've already got some stuff going. And as you saw from the time lapse and the intro, I've kind of got a little lore going. So pretty much what it is I'm a witch, as from the term Drago Witch. And my aunt, who travels a lot, has a house that she never uses. So I spent my first week on the server pretty much building this house and making it look like it's been here a while. Just getting everything set up. And then pretty much after that, it was putting together the decorations and everything. So how about I give you the grand tour. I gotta find a way to get those to stop growing. So we've got the living room slash dining room slash just entryway. So we got the kitchen and the living room plus the cat area with their food bowls and water bowl. And along with that, we have this nice little like floating candles plus hanging lamp turns going on here. A nice little cat tree and a lamp. And of course, I couldn't resist when I saw a jelly cat. And I also stole a witch's cat, which is perfect for the little theme I'm going with. Now, upstairs is my library area. This is also going to be kind of like a treasure room. And pretty much every once in a while, I'm going to add an item that sort of encompasses a little journey that I did, or a little thing that I did at some point, so that this kind of becomes a beginnings sort of memory lane thing. And then of course we have the balcony, which overlooks the swamp, and the top floor, as you saw in the time lapse, is the bedroom with the fish. I did use the wrong colored glass, but I think I'll fix that at a later date. For right now, it works out pretty well. And then there was one more room that you guys didn't see, and that is the storage room. I wanted to get that one done before all of this so that I at least have a place for everything and everything's tidied up. So here's my storage room. It is very empty, but at least things are kind of organized. We got food, plants, we got all wood types over here that I currently have. I got my potion stuff, I got my armor stuff, I got my redstone stuff. So I'm pretty much all set up. Now, this is just my starter area. But I will work on this a little bit before eventually outgrowing it. And I also have a mailbox. And I have my portal set up. I do want to build something around that portal, but I'm still trying to figure out what it is that I want there. And if y'all look up there, so we had a couple people over recently, got some shenanigans while stuff was going on, and one such server mate sort of logged out right there. And so that is 2 layers of obsidian. Now, I don't know if he'll see this video before he logs back in next. But it's going to be interesting. Anyways, now the other thing I've got going is I have 2 small farms back here. I am going to build a path to here soon, so I'm not just swimming. But down here, I got a 2-layer sugarcane farm that does pretty well, plus a 6x6 melon and pumpkin farm, which also does pretty well. And if you're wondering why my inventory is full, part of the shenanigans had to do with something called the cheese touch, that was the copper ingot. You'll probably see it in one of my server mates' videos. I was not recording, unfortunately, for that. But in case you're wondering, I thought putting water would be better because, you know, water with crops and stuff. But I didn't want just water here, so I added a little fish. And so he lives there now. And besides that, how about I explain a little bit about the server? So P.R.I.S.M SMP is a semi-vanilla server. One that is actually pretty fun so far. And in this server, we have guilds. Now, this is how we pretty much deal with selling things. If you're part of a guild, you can sell the stuff associated with that guild. And as long as you give one every 9 diamonds to the guild's funds, then you can sell the items. Of course, you can be part of multiple guilds, but the more guilds you're a part of, the more taxes you gotta pay. 'Cause economy. I, as you probably could have guessed from the lore intro, am part of the Mage Guild and I think the Druid Guild. So the Mage Guild sells things like nether, potion-y stuff, and end stuff. You know, just magic. And the Druid Guild sells mob drops. We got the Farmers Guild, which sells plants. Carpenter's Guild sells wood stuff. Mechanist Guild sells stuff that is kind of factory created or made. And then there is the Mason Guild, which sells stuff like stone or metals, things that come from the earth. I don't think I'm forgetting any. But if I am, I'm sure my server mates won't mind me. Now, I am going to go sleep real quick. Come on, I made it 50 times. Let's go! Last time I tried to record my intro, I was trying to record by flying through there, and only time I smacked on that. Only time. Anyways. So, how about I show y'all around, okay? So you guys don't have to deal with me walking. Why are you here? So you guys don't have to deal with me walking. I am just going to transition us over. And here we are. So, first thing I want to show you, I wasn't able to record it. I actually forgot to. But something I was really excited about when joining this server is learning how to do armor stands. And I'm not perfect at it, but I do find it a bit fun. This is one of them. S, who made this rocket shop, wanted me to do a armor stand with Regal Titan's head. I'm not the only one that just saw that shift a little bit, did I? Anyways, it's 10:30, I'm tired. But, anyways, so S wanted me to make an armor stand thing. So that's exactly what I did. Now, I do wish I had recorded it because we had the back. I was trying to get the back to back up a little bit so the legs didn't look so short, but, like, the back was horizontal to the ground, like back of bone was sticking straight out. The dude needed a masseuse badly, so I just took it out and remade it, and hilarity ensued. Along with that, there's many different shops that some of you have probably already seen from my server mates' videos. So if you're curious, head on over. You've probably already seen them because chances are that's why you're here, because you followed the breadcrumbs and somehow ended up here. Now, where can I show you next? Oh, how about the Mage Guild? Let's just jump on over. And here we are, the Mage Guild. So the guild needs to be finished before we can make a shop. But we have been working together as a guild. So our guild master is Crimson. And my contribution has been armor stand stuff and some terraforming. I still got a lot to do. So here, where the dirt kind of slopes down, I did that. Come on. Ow. And here where it slopes down, I did that. Now, I still need to terraform over here, over there, and also terraform this path here and get some plants going over here. Plus terraform the giant dirt wall that is here. Try to get this kind of incorporated into the land. So besides the zombie picklin coming out from the ground over there, I didn't put all the heads on the walls, but I did put the 2 guardians just kind of floating and swimming about. I want to do a drowned as well and maybe add a few animals. An elder guardian head would be great to add to that. Over here is going to be the alchemy corner. I want to get a witch's head for that. And this is kind of like a placeholder. I'm going to get this up in the air and try to make a phantom. I might record that for video purposes, just kind of, if it goes well anyways. I've never done something like that before. And then this is the end area. I do want to get a shulker head and an ender head. I also want to get a dragon egg and use a dragon head to make it look like a dragon is hatching. You know, just plans and ideas. And then one of my guild mates has gathered a whole bunch of heads and brewing stuff. So, let me just find a good spot to pause for a moment and talk to y'all. Now I know, wrong one. Now I know I am doing a lot of talking, but this is because this is the first episode, so I kind of want to get things explained a little bit. So, I do have plans in place for this season. So, like I said, the guild hall needs to be finished before we can build a shop, but I do have a shop in mind. I won't spill the tea, but I will tell you what I plan to name the shop, just so you guys can get a little preview. It'll be called Witch's Brew. Guess as you'd like. And then I do have other plans as well. So, this is my notebook. This notebook holds pretty much anything I need it for the moment. I've used it for math calculations, for lists. I keep it as kind of like a receipt book for transactions with armor stands, you know, stuff like that. And I also have in it my goals for this season. So, wrong page. Oh, it didn't save it. Okay, then. I can just write it with you guys. So, goals for the season. My number 1 goal is to build a mega base. So, again, I'm not going to spoil anything with telling you what the mega base will be. Also, because I may change my mind, because, my mind sees a squirrel, it goes for the squirrel. But I do want to try and make something cool. A hint, just because I want to leave some hints, let you guess. It's going to be something related to an old Disney movie. Related, not actual, but, related, inspired by. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get started. It's going to be interesting. And here, let's add a little page break here. There we go. Now, my second goal is to become good at armor stands. At armor stand art. Now, armor stand art is something that looks so cool to me, and I want to learn how to do it better. So, that's going to be part of my goals. I want to become good at it. Not aiming for perfection, not aiming at master. I want to be realistic with my goals, but good. And my third goal for the season, and I'm thinking this is realistic because seasons typically go for about a year and a half. So, possibly, I would like for my channel to gain 20 subscribers. Well, not gain 20, but get up to 20. I think I currently have 3 or 4 right now. So I would like to gain 16 odd more subscribers in the next year and a half. And I think that's, realistic. Upload videos enough, you're bound to get at least one every couple weeks. So kind of realistic. So these are my goals. I want to reach these by the end of the season. These are my aspirations, that's the word. These are my aspirations, my goals, and I want to work to get to them. For the first one, it's mostly just going to be building and getting the materials together and planning. The second one is going to be practice. The third one is a little bit more difficult, but that one is kind of a mix of things. So for the third one, I want to get videos out on a timely manner, give you content that you'll like, and just be an active member of this SMP. Along with that, there's not really much else. Now, this video's already gotten a little long due to the lore and the time-lapse. But I'm going to leave this whoops. I'm going to leave this episode with something for the people who stumble across my video. As you saw, I've got 3 cats. A Siamese, a Jelly, and a Witch Cat. If you could put name suggestions in the comments, we can get those named properly. And as a little hint, I do like puns, and I'm also going for a witchy theme with my starter base. So, why did it do that? I am also going with a witchy theme for my starter base. So, names that pop out that match that will probably draw my attention. And that's probably it. If you like the lore stuff, just let me know. I am interested in doing more of that. That was fun. So, with all further ado, I am Drago Witch. This is P.R.I.S.M SMP. And I hope you all have a bewitching evening. Bye.